What could go wrong?
I can think of a couple things that can go wrong on that. Oh my god!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. Today is probably going to be the start of a lot of very poor decisions here at Nanashiworks. If you can recall a couple videos back, when we went to go get our red GS 400, I made the claim that we were gonna turn that thing into our ultimate winter missile. Something that we could go have fun with, do a little bit of ice drifting, maybe just take off jumps and run into trees. Just literally something to have fun with. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been driving the car a lot, and I've come to the executive decision that I don't want to do that to that car, and that I kind of want to take that build in a slightly different direction and actually make more of the ultimate daily out of that thing. And that left us with the question of, well, what are we going to destroy this winter? I was really looking forward to the idea of having a missile, rear-wheel drive or not. I just wanted something to destroy. So after a while of looking, it dawned on me. I think we have the perfect thing already at the shop. What better car to destroy than one that has no soul, like a Honda Accord? A nice automatic front wheel drive piece of shit. And the car's already for the most part falling apart. So I mean, it's kind of a good candidate. I had to like jury rig keys to get this thing to like even start. It's gone through tons of start. Like I'm done with the car. I don't think it's worth pawning this off on someone else. So what better way to give it its death than to force it upon it? So there are a couple of things that we got to do before we just start slamming this thing into trees. And the major thing is to get rid of the airbags and by extension the SRS module. The last thing that you want if you come down off a jump wrong or if you slide into a tree is an airbag to go off and break your front teeth. So like getting rid of those is paramount, especially because this car unfortunately never had the recall done on it, so could be some metal in there. But that's either here nor there. The point of today's video is prep to safely and responsibly remove safety devices from your car to do unsafe and unresponsible things with it in the future. So the first thing that we're gonna do real quick is I wanna get the car pulled forward. Mikey here is our resident expert on SRS systems and airbags, so we're more than likely going to hand the tools and the reins over to him to have him pull this out, and hopefully you'll learn something, because you don't wanna remove these wrong. You really don't, so pay attention. And apart from not wanting the airbags to blow up in your face if you come down wrong or hit something when you're messing around. Takata airbags have some kind of funny stories behind them, and Mikey here knows a little bit about that.
So pretty much, there's the three manufacturers that make airbags, Takata being like the biggest one. Back in the early to mid 2000s, they had an issue with the backing plates where over time, with high moisture, they would corrode. And when they would be deployed in a scenario where you would want them to deploy, the backing plates would send shrapnel through the airbag into the occupants. Thus, the Takata recall then came about. And I haven't read the recall because the dealership that I work at doesn't really have that recall, or at least we don't have a whole lot of cars that that's applicable to. So I don't know exactly how to safely deploy these, if you even can. I'm sure that Honda and Toyota and Ford and all the companies that have these recalls have steps in the recall to safely deploy them or to discard them in some manner. But that's going to be what we're going to do today, is we're going to figure out how to get these out and how to safely deploy them. If we cannot safely deploy them, I did bring an airbag from work that we can deploy and we can have dumb stuff with and find out that it's also a Takata airbag that will kill us when we deploy it.
Look, so either way we get to have a little bit of fun today. I did want to have an airbag just to blow up because I've actually never seen one go off, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. But I mean, if we're gonna send grenade-like shrapnel everywhere, we should probably not do that. That's gonna be the story for today. A little bit of prep work before we can just jump right into things. So give us a second.
Oh, there we go.
Watch the paint. Word. If you ever run into a problem where you got a shitty car that has no power, everything's just going wrong, but you need to move it and it won't move because without power, there's no shift in it. Most cars will have a little thingy that you can find by the shifter. If you're really gentle with it, you can get that to pop out. Really gentle, you can get it to pop out. Now, if you get this little man in here, there should be a button. That allows you to move it into gear. But just remember to be as gentle as possible. Let's move this pig.
Step 1, locate the battery wherever it is in your vehicle. In our case, it's under the hood. Step 2, we're going to disconnect the battery. And step 3, we're gonna wait, probably about a minute. It may differ from your application to ours, so check your service info to verify the wait time. Most times it's about a minute for the capacitor to fully drain in the SRS module. This is pretty much a surefire way to safely disable the SRS module in any application, although still check your service information to verify that this is an appropriate step.
Once we give ourselves enough time to let the capacitors in the SRS module die down so that they don't deploy when we're messing with them, the next thing we gotta do is locate our airbags. Mike, how do we do that?
Pretty much it's, yet again, look at service history. Look at your service information. Your service information should be able to tell you where the module is located in the vehicle and where the airbag or also inflator modules are. In our case, we're going to have one in the driver's steering wheel as we always do. We're going to have one in the dash on the passenger side. We're going to have one underneath the headliner here. That's going to run from the windshield all the way to the back glass. It's going to be on each side. And we also have airbags in the front seats, so we will have to either remove the seats and use different seats, or we will have to deploy those in the car. I do not recommend that. It's kind of dangerous. So let us, I guess, start repping out airbags.
All right, time to blow the interior apart and see where we get.
First things first, move the glove box.
As it tries to remove itself.
Everything on this car is broken, Mike.
Well, not the glove boxes. You wouldn't let me break it.
What's taking you so long?
Glove box is out.
Nice.
Next step is disconnect the inflator module, which is this bright yellow connector right here. We'll disconnect that, and then we'll have some other tomfoolery to do, which refer to your service information for.
Jesus, I was so zoomed in.
And because I actually read the service info on how to remove this one, it says to disconnect the battery for 3 minutes before servicing.
Yes.
Always check your service info, kids.
Before tampering with your airbags.
Before tampering with your car.
No, for real. Be safe.
So, all these connectors are going to be tricky in various ways. They're all going to have a 2-stage lock. There's going to be a safety lock, and then the actual regular quick connect that all connectors have to retain them. Safety reasons, who would have thought? This one I haven't seen, so it's so we have a tab here that we probably are going to have to pull out, and then we can push down on the retainer to remove, or we can just cut it.
I mean, I'm not putting airbags back in this.
So let's just cut it. Why are we wasting our time with this?
For all of you fellas that may be doing this for other reasons, probably not cutting the harness is the better way to do this, but I'm on limited time here, boys. I'm trying to get to partying.
So we're going to give the harness a hard goodbye. Here's the warning that I will give you. These harnesses are not meant to be re-spliced. It's not this isn't a scenario where you cut a wire, you solder it back together. This is a scenario where if you cut the wire, you're replacing that harness. So the moment we cut the connector out of this body harness, it would in theory need an entire body harness.
Well, there's no going back.
Yeah, there is no going back, and also you do not use old used parts when you're dealing with an SRS. If you're replacing components, you're buying brand new stuff from the manufacturer. I know it sucks, I know it's expensive, but when it's your safety on the line, this is the only way to properly do it.
Yeah, and I honestly, for this particular car, I think the last of its concerns is going to be whether or not we can put airbags back in it. All in the name of fun. Can't go back now.
So now that we have removed the 3 bolts that hold the inflator module to the dash, we're now going to move up to our A-pillar trim. We're going to remove that, and then we can get the inflator module out.
And gingerly remove
What'd you say?
my car. And remember, the customer is going to want their dash to be in good condition, so be as nice to it as possible in sticking the screwdriver in there.
Well, this is technically the wrong tool, but yes. There we go. Then it's just... Oh. What are we stuck on?
Mike, everything you own is breaking.
It identifies as being okay, calm down.
Oh my god.
If we tell it, it's fine.
That's what you get for ripping my trim out of my car. You gotta be nice. This is a nice car.
There we go.
And there's one. For future reference, this ended up being fairly easy to do.
So this is going to be the harness side of your connector. This is the inflator module side. I'm going to hold the harness side of the connector. I'm going to push on the outside of the connector towards the harness and pull the connector apart.
Yeah, that will save you from doing what he just did, cutting it out. Well, that's one airbag. Time to repeat it a few more times to get the rest of them out, and she should be ready to party.
Also, now's a great time to explain a safe way to store these. If you're going to store these, make sure that whichever direction that the airbag deploys is facing away from you, anyone nearby, and away from the surface it is sitting on.
Yeah, don't just throw this in the garbage.
Yeah, well, because here's the thing. So the airbag deploys this way. You set it this way. If it accidentally goes off, you now have a massive projectile. Set it this way, so the only way it can go is hopefully down.
Can you imagine the garbage man's face if that deploys at the bottom of your trash?
Yeah, no, it's not a fun experience.
All right, I have no idea what step we're on at this point, but we're moving over to the steering wheel.
So, in this application, there's a cover underneath the steering wheel that you have to bust off to then disconnect the harness. So we're gonna take our screwdriver, be really ginger with it here.
Yeah, gentle as can be.
And then here, we have that same style connector, which we're going to not cut, because we're just going to gingerly push down, and the connector comes apart. How we should have done on the other side.
Good job, Mike.
Hey man, the sheet of paper just says I know what I'm... The piece of paper... Fuck. The piece of paper...
Nope. Keeping it like that. Mike already managed to break off a Torx bit in one of the screws that we need to get out.
Shh, you don't need to worry about that. And that's also the wrong key. Kyle,
Hey man,
how many freaking keys do you have for this car? Oh, you want to know why it's the wrong key? Because I'm dumb and the freaking steering wheel lock. Alright. That's the problem.
don't break this one.
Well, I'm not worried about breaking it because it doesn't reach.
Oh, sick.
So,
Well, when all else fails, grab the drill. The drill will get through it.
yes. I literally just need to get it like... That looks lined up, right?
Sure.
Okay. Sounds like it.
Here's hoping.
That might just be a really crappy twist drill. Yeah, this drill.
That's what we're going for right there. There's one.
How to do the wrong thing the wrong way.
And two. And there it is. Center section out. I do want to preface this. Yeah, that was not exactly the right way to don't remove this with a drill, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Now move on our way onto the curtains.
Don't worry, I didn't break the cruise control.
Nice. Well, what do I do with this now?
Do you know where I put the other one? Oh yeah, you have fun with that. Only removing the A-pillar trim, or because we already
Yeah. Just gently this time, Mike.
Gently? Well, I don't have the right tools to be gentle.
Hey, this is my project car, Mike. This is my
This is your what?
this is my baby, man. What are you? Jeez.
That's supposed to do that. Calm down. There we go. Now we just have to screw with this trim, the B-pillar trim, and then the C-pillar trim. Or we can just not gingerly yank the headliner out.
I mean,
It's up to you, Kyle. It's your car.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to ruin the comfort and the plushness of...
rip it.
Okay. Oh, I need tools to remove the grab handles. Or do you want me to just yank them?
You won't.
Oh, yeah, you're
You
right.
can't get that out. There's no way. Whoa!
Oh, here, let me do it this way. Oh, it's coming.
Mike, this was a perfectly good grab handle.
Holy G-bus! Christ on a bike! This is in!
You broke it now.
Oh, here, hold on.
You were having way too much fun with this.
Yeah, the car's not, though. At this point, I'm like...
It resorts
I'm
to
actually
tools.
bending the roof of the car. Here.
You are having way too much fun with this.
Dude, when I'm at work, I don't get to just break stuff as I'm taking cars apart. This is
It's a field trip for you.
it's a field trip, and honestly, it's kind of, it's therapy. And it's great not having to worry about breaking stuff as I'm taking it apart. So,
Well, have your fun. Just be careful with my things.
oh, don't worry. I'll be careful with some things, just not most
Not
things.
that thing.
Just not that thing.
All right, everything's out. Now the headliner comes. I think we just go for the old hard goodbye on this one.
Yeah, we're just gonna give it the yank. Okay. I know that someone's gonna say, "Oh, I could have used that." Wow, too bad. Oh yeah!
Look at the weight reduction. Oh man.
There, quick release.
Who hurt you? What hurt you?
You don't want the answer to that question.
All right, headliner is out.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Now we can get rid of that.
This is what we're here for.
So now that the headliner is out, what's our next step?
We're going to remove our inflator modules that are the...
Curtain airbags?
Yes, we're going to remove our curtain airbags. They pretty much go from here, right here, which the mount is here, and it goes all the way back to here in the C-pillar.
Cool.
And it's designed to pretty much block the entire window area from the front to the back.
Is that going to be the same idea as the other ones?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be a bolt here, maybe one here, and then another one at the end, and then the actual electrical connector here.
Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So let's take a break.
There you have it. Curtain airbags are out too, both sides. So we got only one airbag left in the car, and that's gonna be for the seats, and that's a fun one. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to separate them from the seats like you would all the other airbags. It leaves you with two choices. Get another seat, or light them off in the car. Unfortunately, getting another seat is not an option because that would be pointless for this car. Setting them off in the car would be a lot more fun, but probably not the smartest thing to do right now. So I think what we're gonna do is just unplug them. Now that doesn't completely eliminate the risk of them deploying, but it eliminates the majority of the risk of them deploying. So we got the main ones out, the ones that would cause it would hurt you if they went off. So we're good there. We're gonna reassemble the dome lights and whatnot, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so the seat's disabled. Let's do a little bit of reassembly, throw the dome lights back in, whatnot. Throw whatever interior bits that we're not gonna reassemble away. And then I want to go bust through the woods real quick.
Okay, we are good to get.
Have a little bit of fun.
Bring the rain.
We're
I should
gonna-
plug the battery back in.
We're gonna open the door, right? Yeah, you're right. That's a dumb idea. Alrighty.
Damn, this thing is There's so much play in the steering.
Was it that bad? I don't think it was that bad before. What did we just run over?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, God.
This just mirrors the car smoking. Alright. Our goal is to try to get a little bit of air.
I will say it's absolutely terrifying to watch this through the camera.
I bet. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Ow.
Oh, poor struts.
You think we got air?
Oh, we got enough to unload the suspension. I don't think we were going fast enough to actually, you know, like, catch, like, you know, to actually be, you know, airborne.
That's not acceptable.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
There's no way that's not the car smoking.
It definitely smells like oil.
Oh, let's get out and check, shall we?
Yep.
Nah.
I mean, it's smoking like an accepted amount.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll be fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, where are you going? Oh, fucking A. Oh, my God.
I think we got air that time.
Where are we going?
Oh!
My God. Holy f.
Yeah, I can't see. We've definitely already done damage to this thing. It's very worth it.
This was a lot of fun. We need to do this more often. Shall we inspect? No mercy reversies.
I've always wanted to do that.
God damn it. These North American bumpers and their low speed, you know, like crashes. Oh my God. I think you just need to like tail tap a tree.
I don't want to do any real damage until it gets a little lighter out because I want to like actually get this on film.
Well, that's how you successfully take a Honda Accord through the woods, everybody.
Yeah.
So with that, we've pretty much got everything done today that I wanted to get done. Standing in exhaust fumes.
Oh yeah,
super sick.
that's lovely.
And there you have it. SRS and airbag removal for our winter missile car. It's gonna be a ton of fun when we finally get to really beat that thing up, but sadly, with it being winter in Minnesota, days are really short, so we don't have a whole lot of light out to go do a lot, as you saw in those last couple of scenes. I wanna wait till it gets a little brighter out before we start having too much fun so we can catch all the moments on camera. So until then, that's probably gonna do it for this particular build. If you guys wanna see more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see everybody next time.
My foot.